Justin Bieber had one of the craziest and fastest rides to worldwide fame in music history at an incredibly young age. But through the years, we have seen him struggle emotionally. It's almost as if he went through something when he was young. In this video, I'll be discussing evidence that suggests that P. Diddy abused Justin when Justin was a kid. P. Diddy has just been arrested on charges of sex trafficking, suspicion of perversion, and just being an overall freak. He has been accused by loads of different women and men of physical and sexual abuse, with some of these charges dating back to 1991. And it was announced that Diddy's ex-wife, a woman by the name of Kim Porter, was writing a tell-all book about Diddy, about how sick he was and about what a big pervert he was, when she mysteriously died a week before the book's release from pneumonia at the age of 47 in 2018. Super suspicious, and the book has never seen the light of day until now. This week, a 60-page book titled Kim's Lost Words was released and is apparently a collection of diary entries from Kim herself, all about her marriage with Diddy. In this book, she writes about how Diddy was a freak. He was a total sex goblin. He would have threesomes, he would have open relationships, and he would frequently host these big orgies at his house. But the scariest statement from her book is how Diddy filmed himself having sex with a male teenage pop star who went on to become a household name. When I first heard that, it spooked the hell out of me. And it reminded me of this clip that I saw when Justin Bieber was 14 years old. And Diddy was talking about having custody of Justin Bieber for 48 hours and going full buck crazy.
Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose. But it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
Bro, what the hell is that? Diddy is 40 years old in that clip. What kind of a man speaks that way about a child? When I turned 40, I could not imagine spending time with the 13-year-old kid. That would be weird. Then a few years later, Diddy and Justin ran into each other at a recording studio where this was filmed. Listen to Justin stuttering at the beginning.
Everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my numbers.
The tension in that video is so weird. You can tell that Justin is literally terrified. And it also seems to me that Diddy intentionally put him on the spot in front of a camera to intimidate him and send him a message. The over-sexualization of young Justin Bieber has been widely covered, with many celebrities being filmed acting inappropriately towards him. The former CEO of Def Jam Records even stated how Justin was beautiful like a woman. If I ever spoke like that, I'd get put on some sort of list. Justin then had a crazy life. He started partying a lot. He has been very open about his addiction issues and how evil the music industry can be. When he and Hailey got together, loads of photos started coming out of him crying, sobbing in front of churches. It really seems like he is trying to recover from a dark past, and maybe even something or things that happened to him when he was a kid. It should come as no surprise that he has taken an enormous step away from the music industry, and he lives a much quieter life nowadays. He's recently welcomed a baby into the world, and I wish him a very peaceful existence in whatever direction he chooses to go into. Which leads me to this. Do you think something happened to him? Or do you think that the Diddy allegations, Diddy's seeming obsession with Justin, and Justin having what some would consider to be a breakdown caused by a dramatic episode is all just a coincidence?